Hi guys, that's my hand. I'm back with the Tottenham, as you can see, career on Football Manager 2013. So it's not the demo, it is the full game. So without further ado, let's just continue on and we'll see exactly what happens with our first friendly coming up in 4 days. I might just go on holiday for that and try and get one later on. Ruiz is set to sign, but he's one of those players I'm not sure if I'm going to get him or not yet, because of what my transfer thing is, what it's looking like basically. So we're going to leave that one for now. I'm wondering, do I not sign Kabay, and because I do have Scott Parker, Sandro and Fellaini already, but they're all pretty defensive, so I'm really not sure. One player I'm definitely going to be signing is Leandro Damian, that is for sure. Mourinho chases Kabul. You're going to have to... I believe every player has their price. So a big offer maybe would tempt me. That would be around 15 to 20 million for me. That would allow me to bring in all the other players that I'm looking to, and hopefully replace him as well. Something like that. Okay, it's all good. It's all good. Ow, still there. Right, it's gone now, I think. Still some irritation, but no, doesn't matter. Yeah, so Juventus are looking at Man United wingers in particular. Silvestra's gone there. We don't really need him on our shortlist anymore, or anyway in the first place. So Jovetic is getting his the thing, work permit. But yeah, we have signed Damiano, so that's one of our strikers that we're looking to get in. Hopefully, or 6 new messages. Conte, Douglas Costa's linked somewhere else. I think we do put in his scouting report. So I'm not. Oh, I haven't changed that yet. That is unusual. I have set up my tactic. I've just called it the tactic. I've been using this tactic since Football Manager 2008. It's always been successful on Football Manager, so I'm hoping it will be this year as well. Looking in my midfield role though, I do have Scott Parker, Huddleston, Sandro, Livermore, Fellaini, and even Dembele and Sigurdsson, who can play there. So do I really need Kabay? I don't. He's a player I really like and I would love to bring in if I had the money, no doubt. Maybe I try and offload Huddleston as part of the thing to try and raise the money. Because let's be honest, if I can help, I'm not going to be playing Huddleston. So I'm sure someone will come in with some kind of bid for him. And any of the others, I'd like to keep Livermore, preferably. And the other ones have only just signed, so oh crap, yeah. So I am going to just holiday this one. Whoops. Okay, there we go. 1 day. And we'll see what happens. Di Matteo chases Cavani, so that's a real life one. Wow, I'm feeling a bit ill now. Don't know why, but I am. Just suddenly came on, I'm sure it will go. So yeah, that's a real life, kind of like, it's what's being targeted in real life, isn't it? It's one of those real life rumours, if you like. So we've got people like Man City interested in Huddleston. Obviously West Brom, Fulham and Reading, kind of teams you expect, you know, mid-table or lower half or relegation battlers if you're Reading, but I don't know, with the right signings I reckon they could survive. I did actually start a challenge. I started the youth program challenge thing. Basically they give you 4 or 5 really good players that the game has created who are aged between 18 and 20. So basically these players have just come through from the youth academy, and they're basically like your 4 or 5 best players. I think I got 5, yeah. And yeah, so I started Reading, and basically what you have to do is you have to win some kind of competition. There's no point in selling Friedel, is there? Let's be honest. He's good backup. Yes, his wage is high. That reminds me, we do need to sell Gomez. Yes, his wage is high, but he's fantastic backup. And to be honest, I'd rather have him as backup than Gomez. So yeah. But yeah, so I started with Reading, and I don't think I've actually played a match yet. Kabai's joined PSG instead, so wow, I actually just assumed he'd join us. So Fulham, it's going to be Fulham and Man City battling out for Huddleston's signature, if you like. So yeah, Jovetic obviously is that next player we're trying to sign, and then if we can bring in Ruiz, we will, and then if we still have enough money, we'll sign some kind of creative midfielder, but at the moment that's the position I don't really need. They've also, no, we don't want that. Liverpool made a bid for Subotic, so Jovetic is coming. Now that's really, really good. I'm so happy about that. Ancelotti chases Malouda. That one I would expect to happen in real life. Malouda to, what do you call it, Real Madrid and Man City. Why would they? Obviously they're looking for a backup to Joe Hart and Casillas, who are in my opinion the two best goalkeepers behind who I think is the best goalkeeper in the world, which is Manuel Neuer. So they're looking for a backup to one of the best goalkeepers, to a couple of the best goalkeepers in the world. And you know, Gomez, he's good backup, but for us he's to backup, and we don't really need that in my opinion, especially not for a goalkeeper. So yeah, so we're not really, so we might as well sell him, get him off the wage bill, because that wage bill is looking pretty weak at the moment. I think we're minus 39,000 per week, which is not good obviously. So let's just, Friedel is now a British citizen. He's been playing in England for like 20, no not 20, since the 90s I'm pretty sure, or am I just completely wrong thinking someone else? I might be thinking someone else actually. He's definitely been playing in England more than like a long time. Anyway, Ruiz has now also joined, which is really good as well. So we've got them. Yeah, those two I can sort their contracts out later on, so that's all fine. I'm just wondering how much. We've got no transfer budget and our wage is absolutely raped. So yeah, we're not doing too well on that front, but I'm sure with these offers will happen. They're not first team players, and they're going to pretty big clubs if you ask me. I'm just wondering, this is obviously one of our last chances to player friendly, so I'm meant to click here. We've got another few, and they're all away in America, and I think I will be doing that last one against Los Angeles, and we might get that in this episode. So we might do the last one against LA Galaxy, obviously David Beckham's team, but I'm not going to do the other ones. And that is 10 days before our first, our first oh my god, what is the word, competitive game. So yeah, hopefully we can put that in without it being too far over. I don't really want these to go over the 20-minute mark, but preferably I'd have them under, because I'm going to be doing them, this is just like completely live, so all the games are going to be live, apart from obviously friendly. Some of them I will sim or go on holiday, if you want to use one of the terms. Portland. Okay, so Gomez is gone. We'll give him around 80,000 of his deal away, which I'm not too happy about, but to be honest I really couldn't care less either. Portland Timbers and Toronto FC, who are actually Canadian. Pretty sure, yeah, Toronto's Canadian. Okay, here we go. Squad to be announced. Don't want Carlo Cudicini in there. There's no point having him. But apart from that, we just want to get these new signings in, don't we? Really. Come on, lady. Oh, there's not enough space. Okay. Well, Genius isn't going to be in the team. Oh my god, I've got to get rid of these players who are not at the club. Okay. Any other players we're not actually going to use, or don't need in here. Brian Ruiz we need in. Falcao probably won't use, to be honest, especially if we got other people in. Jonathan Abika is only in there because he's homegrown, so we can actually keep Falcao in the squad for now. Obviously Tom Huddleston will be out of the squad when he leaves. He is leaving for Man City. I wouldn't personally go to Man City. I'd probably go to Fulham if you're looking for first team football, but I guess he thinks he's good enough to play for Man City, which he's just not. But Man City think he is as well, so well, I don't know, it's their loss, I guess. But yeah, we're gonna see what state our budget's in now. I think that frees up around 50,000, which I think means we'll still be in a bit of debt, but hopefully we can just swap a few things around and change that. Bayern Munich have... The thing is, that would... No, because we don't have another goalkeeper now, do we? No, we can't do that. So I'm wondering, like, if we do have enough to go for someone, do we just wait until we get a bit more money to go for someone really decent, or do we go in straight away? I want that around there, I'd say. Maybe maybe there actually. So it's 3,060,000, around 6,000 on the wage budget. I really don't think I'm going to get anyone worth signing. Christian Eriksen, obviously the one I'm looking at. Now, if we can find the funds from somewhere, I think that'd be a great signing to make. How much he's going to cost, I have no idea. We're going to see who else can we offload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're going with 5 centre backs. Not quite a number that we need. But at the same time, I would like to keep them all. A left back, that's what we needed, wasn't it? Kind of desperately as well. God. Okay. Can we just recall David Bentley and try and get him on? Just sell him. No, we can't. Okay, well, what's some of these guys? Carlo Cudicini as well. Yeah, so sell them. Cudicini. He's on 30,000 a week, so that's definitely someone we definitely want to get rid of sooner rather than later. Later rather than sooner. That's not even funny, actually, is it? That was. Why did I laugh? So no offers for them. We're looking for around 25 to 35 million for Christian Eriksen and 22 to 30 million for Keisuke Honda. But I think a left back is actually what we really need in this team. So let's look at the left backs. So we already had a quick look at these, didn't we? Baines is going to be pretty expensive, and I'm sure there'll be an offer in for him eventually. But I don't think we have the money to sign him right now, fortunately. So it might come to the time when we have to offload Michael Dawson, which wouldn't be the end of the world, but it's something I'd rather not do. But I'm gonna offer him off and see what kind of offers we get for him. We're gonna see if we can get around 6.5, no, 7 million. Why not push it? And that will hopefully be enough. Portland, we're not playing this one. Is it the next one that we want to play against LA Galaxy? I'm not sure. No, we have Portland, Toronto, then LA Galaxy. Okay. and that's the end of the training camp. So we get quite a few matches in there. It's a nice little time to go away and play in America, I guess. All the matches away, but gives us something different, doesn't it? Really. So why not? Andros Townsend's been ruled out. This guy I'd like to keep around for the future, for sure. I'm sure he'll improve and become a decent player. He won't be at, like, obviously he won't be at I don't know, Gareth Bale level ever, I don't think. But I think he'll be a good player, so it's always nice to have a decent backup player. No offers still. There's interest in Dawson, which I think's good. Well, I know it's good. Evra has moved to PSG, which is interesting. It seems there are a lot of offers in for Cudicini, when at first didn't think there'd be any. Dawson has received quite a bit of interest from a couple of clubs, Reading being the only one that have made a good enough bid, surprisingly enough. They have a very good budget on this, by the way. So we're going to make sure no club comes in on loan for him, because I hate it when you put players up for transfer and they come in on loan, or loan offers are made. If we can get any sort of money for Cudicini, I'd be happy. So why not get the 170,000? But Evra has gone to PSG. Wow, PSG, that's the team I could be sometime in the future, especially if I'm looking to win the Champions League, because they've got a lot of money. They've got they can attract people like Evra to the club. We don't need Cavani, so I'm not going to be looking really. And Big Knot that is a player I actually signed on loan from Blackpool in my Hereford City. So that's pretty cool. We're not doing this one either, are we? No. So I expect this one might be approaching the half-an-hour mark. Normally these won't be this long. It's because I've got the transfers and everything in here as well. And normally it will just probably be, what I've done since the last match, and then the match, and it'll be ended like that. So it'll probably be reviewing my week. So any injuries that I might have, I will notify you about, and anything like that. Yeah. So they came close to upset. So again, it's another draw. Why have we got this? What's this? Why would I want to play? Mick Brown has prepared a report on Real Madrid. Oh, we have some sort of link with them, do we? Is that right? I'm not sure. I believe you can see it in the boardroom. We do. We have some sort of link with them. Does that mean we can get like a good player? Wait, I'm sure he'll have something in his report. Team report. So I don't know what this is. Let me say Halhan. Or Calhan, whatever. I don't know what this is, but why not take a look at their squad? Get team report. That's what we just got. But it's interesting, for sure. Maybe see if we can loan in this bloke. Seems to do with some sort of link. So right, okay, so we're just gonna test this link and see if we can loan this guy out. So, because if we do lose Dawson, he'd be a nice backup to get in. And what about this bloke? Oh, good to see. Well, obviously we're not going to be able to loan anyone like Luka Modric or Benzema or Ronaldo or anyone like that. But yeah, I think Varane. I'm not quite sure exactly how to pronounce it, but I think he'd be a good loan signing for sure. Now I'm wondering if we can sell Dawson. So that was rejected. Leave due to first team commitments for the club. So he's got first team commitments for the club. That's Real Madrid. Yeah, we're not not really too bothered. I'm just going to set all to 45 minutes per game, so everyone all gets a cap if they're needed. But yeah, anyway, here's our first upcoming match. And there are a lot of players unavailable. Oh, because I haven't put them in the training things, and they haven't been playing at all, some players. But oh well, that's their loss and mine. Kabul, so starting lineup: Lloris, goalkeeper; Kabul right back. Walker right back; Kabul, and the Tongan centre backs. Asu Koto as left back, looking to impress me. And I'm actually going to put Dembele and Sandro as the two midfielders, seeing as a couple of them are unavailable. Yeah, I think Dembele is a good choice to go there. Lennon, no, we'll put Dempsey on the right and put Bale on the left. Adebayor up front and Defoe with him. Friedel, Norton, Gallas, Walker, Livermore, Lennon, Sigurdsson, Falke on the bench. I'm also going to have a look at our reserves, if it will let us. Dawson. And no, because obviously, so that was, maybe I should have just added some more players in to the squad. But oh well, we've got a match against LA Galaxy, which is probably the toughest one out of all these teams that we're playing. Obviously, I've got Landon Donovan, Robbie Keane, David Beckham, who are probably the three biggest legends for their respective countries over the last 10 years. Definitely the most famous players from each country, I'd say. I would say that they're both. I think they're the three longest serving captains in their respective countries over the last few. I don't want to say few, but last 10 years, I'd say, since 2002. I can't remember when David Beckham took over the reins as captain. He retired as captain after. Oh god, this needs to be 2D, doesn't it? Okay. He retired as captain after 2006 World Cup, didn't he? Anyway, here we go. Sandro to Dembele. Knocks back to Vertonghen. Nothing comes of it. And so yeah, Donovan. We'll see how he is in this game then. Oh, Bale. That is poor. I did get a Man City save just to see who are like the very best players in the game, and just see who we could sign there. I'll tell you now, Falcao, as long as he's not injured. Oh, Dempsey ledge. Falcao's a very good striker. Bale is very good from what I saw in the game. Basically, we played Roma in a friendly, so this is all based on one match. Who else was really good? Oh yeah, I got Hummels and Company as centre backs, and they are so good, and especially with Joe Hart behind them. I had Baines at left back as well. He was pretty good. Mykon's a pretty good right back. Obviously, if you're looking to win the league straight away, I don't think you go anywhere better than Man City, because I think they've got the best squad to start with, to be honest. And they've definitely got the biggest budget in England. Not sure about the game. Maybe PSG are bigger. Adebayor, it won't count. I think it was a foul actually it was given for. Don't think he was offside. Disallowed goal, Asu Koto. Apparently Asu Koto scored, but Adebayor fouled. That's what I'm guessing. He didn't actually tell me, or I didn't see it when it did. If it did. Bale, there we go, there's the second goal. Sandro, yeah, anyway, I'm going to get on to him now. Looking at his stats, he's a very good player. Man City actually signed him in my Reading, the Reading thing I'm doing quite a few just to see what it's like. Basically the only ones I'm really actually got anywhere with are obviously the Tottenham and the Hereford one that I'm doing. The Reading one, it automatically went into like the classic mode where it's a bit shorter because it's a challenge thing. So oh, a penalty. I'm sure Landon Donovan will step up to take that, surely. I mean, you'd think, like, I just think automatically for him, because he's like LA Galaxy legend. I can't believe he's still there. He puts it away, of course he does. Didn't even flinch. Look, just puts it down, smacks it in the top corner. That's a great penalty to him. What was I talking about before that? Sandro? I was talking about something about Sandro. Oh yeah. Oh no, I was talking about yeah. I'm basically just the only ones I'm actually out the window, transfer window with is Hereford United. I'm telling you now, the transfer deadline day on this is pretty cool. You get questions from the press like, are you linked to this guy? Blah blah blah. Are you gonna have a go for this guy? And they give you players who will be good for your team. So like players. So I had a bit of a, not an injury crisis because I still have plenty of central midfielders, but basically one of my main central midfielders gone out for a while, and they said, are you thinking about loaning this guy's cover? And I was like, wow, well I wasn't, but thank you for showing me him, because now I am, because he was very good, and in his first 2 games he's been very good, and we're unbeaten since he come in. So that was really nice. But we're playing some decent stuff now. Probably should be more than 2-1, but to be fair, this is a friendly with not quite my strongest team, so I'm not too bothered. Defoe, ooh, good save. Bale, oh my god. In FIFA, Bale would have just touched that and it would have been a terrible first touch, because that's what FIFA's like. Football Manager, they actually have the smarts to leave the ball when you, even in FIFA, if you tell them to, they'll still go for it. Donovan, is he going to score? He does seem a very, obviously he's got that pace, and in Football Manager, teams like Man City, Tottenham, Chelsea always seem to be chasing him. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be on the lookout for him over the course of this series. Maybe instead of Ruiz, I should have gone for him. Probably a slightly cheaper option. I am aware, by the way, that Sandro is very tired, so I'm going to make a change now. I did notice that around the start of the second half, sorry, and even the first half, because I saw before I even started the match that he wasn't peaking his fitness, let's say. But I decided to play him anyway, and I guess he's done alright. He hasn't been standout performer in my eyes anyway. Kyle Norton, come on and play left back actually. I want to see what Corker's about in this game. Brad Friedel, why not give him a go? In America, who else is there on the bench? Dawson. So I'm just going to leave it and maybe bring on Dawson later. Stick him up front or something, just for the laughs. Play the last ever Tottenham match up front. But yeah, on we go, indeed. Oh, come on. Michael Dusovsky injured. Moussa Dembele is looking exhausted out there. So let's bring on Dawson. And why not stick him up front, you know? Oh, Jake Livermore as well. Okay, well I did not realise he was there. If I did, I would have stuck him on before. And we'll bring on Dawson for Adebayor. Simply because he can provide that aerial threat then. And then we can turn Michael Dawson and to his head. Playmaker, we'll just put it as Gylfi Sigurdsson, probably got the best playmaker stats in the team out there right now. He's a pretty good creative midfielder, I guess, if we need ever a desperate for one. You know, I'm just worried that Fellaini, what's his face? Oh, Lennon, you beast. Fellaini, Parker and Sandro is just a bit too defensive for my 3 main midfielders. Obviously we have got Dembele who can play that role as well. And yeah, I think Falke can also play it. Obviously we also have Sigurdsson, so we aren't really needing one, but I really wanted to buy for more like a world class type player, and I did also get him in my Man City one, and he was very, very good. He got man match in the game, he was absolutely fantastic. So I'm really kind of annoyed we didn't sign him, but at the same time, it was probably a position we least needed to strengthen. And if we really wanted to sign him, we probably shouldn't have signed Fellaini, who was more expensive, but I think it's going to be worth it. If he's not, I'm going to be extremely annoyed with myself. Okay, but anyway, let's get on with playing this match. Defoe shoots. Oh, Family Guy's on. Just been watching this match, and since I have, Family Guy's popped on. Walker clears it. Lennon just going to run that, and it's 3-1. Final whistle. A win, I guess. That's all I could really ask for. Not going to be too harsh, I'll say. Top draw stuff. Very pleasing indeed, I'll just say that. Because pre-season can be hard, you know. Normally you see a lot of big teams losing to teams like LA Galaxy, who are halfway through the season at full fitness. But yeah, I'm happy with a win there. We're just going to go until Dawson, until his transfer thing is all done. So the training camp ends. Let's see. So resumed regular training after blah blah blah. Training costs, camp costs to be around 275,000. So obviously, if you're a small club, you don't really want to be doing that. A team like Tottenham, it's not too much. So I'm guessing a lot of that is stuff like hotels and stuff like that. Hotels, planes over there, and all that stuff. But yeah. Got 10 days now before our first game against Man City away. I'm expecting a loss. Anything more than that would be fantastic. A draw, great. If we can somehow sneak a win, fantastic. So all, I'm just going to do 45 minutes because it is so near the start of the season. They could do with a bit of a, you know, fitness boost. Okay, Cudicini is joining Man City. No. Were they the ones that bought Gomez or not? No, they're not. But they have Pantilimon and Joe Hart, who are both better goalkeepers. Why would they sign Cudicini? I don't know. I'm not complaining. Well, I am, but I'm not, if that makes sense. Which it doesn't, but who cares? God, I must be the most boring person to listen to. But oh well. Hurry up. There we go. Oh, you fucking idiot, Dawson. You fucking twat. He's gone and rejected it. Oh, what a twat. What an absolute... What a penis. What a penis. Just an absolute wanker, actually. And just for that, I think I'll fine him if I can. I don't think I can. Oh, it's the agent fee that let him down. Look at that pace, 10. It's not quite what I want. Discipline. I can't discipline. It's annoying. So it looks like we're going to have to offer him for slightly less, which is something I really didn't want to do. But so yeah, I did say after the Dawson deal was all done and dusted that we would stop. So I think we'll just see what kind of response we get from that. And then I'll stop it. I'll just keep dragging it out. I just love playing this game. Come on. Liverpool signed Bennett. McKenna flattered by Aston Villa interest. Is that Paul McKenna? I don't know him by face. I just know him by name. So QPR and West Bromwich still interested. Reading, and we do have a couple of offers. Okay, just gonna see what these offers are like. They better not be shit. One of them shit. Well, not shit, but you know, it's not really what I was looking for. But the West Brom one is good enough, and that will give us. If that goes through, that'll give us 10 million, and 35 plus 85. God, this is... I should know... My God. 120,000 on the way to which. So that's actually pretty healthy. But I'm going to stop the recording here. My god, 35 minutes. These are getting too long. They won't be later, I promise you, but thank you for watching. If you have... I know I haven't got many subscribers anyway, and many people don't really watch this, but if for some miracle someone has got this far in the video, you're a legend. Leave a like, a comment, and if you enjoyed it, which you must have done to get this far, leave a favourite if you want. All that good stuff. Yeah, thanks to you for watching, and goodbye.